Rock Lee spinning to the field to duke it out with Kimimaro is definitely one of the greatest comebacks in anime history, hands down. I'm not glazing, I'm not meat writing, it's just facts. Like, all the odds were stacked against bro. His career was on thin ice. His limbs were crushed to dust going up against the demonic sand dweller known as Gaara. He was not supposed to come back from that. His career was supposed to be over. Headband put on the rack, collecting dust, never to be touched again while bro was stuck reminiscing about the good old days. But nah, I don't call him Goat Lee for no reason. He refused to go outside. My man's made the craziest comeback. Rock Lee was moving like the Cavaliers back in 2016, and I gotta talk about it. It's no secret that Rock Lee is one of those characters you want to root for. He's the kind of guy you want to see win. Like, bro's introduction into the game went mad hard. Dog pulled up flirting with Sakura, had Naruto looking silly, and Sasuke looking crazy. Like, he was really that guy. He was going crazy in the Chunin exams too, pulling up to Sakura's rescue with the squirrel on his shoulder hitting the coldest pose. And then when he was duking it out with Gaara, bro was putting on a show. Like, folks was in the back hating on my mans. And mind y'all, Lee couldn't use ninjutsu. He couldn't mold chakra the way Sasuke, Naruto, or Neji could, you know. But despite all that, he had one arsenal up his sleeve: taijutsu, which is the art of throwing hands no matter the time, no matter the day, and no matter the weather. So Lee was just duking it out with Gaara using pure hands. He had everybody eating their words for a minute. Like, Gaara couldn't keep up with bro. And once the weights came off, he shut Tamare right the fuck up and started moving like Barry Allen. He was giving Gaara licks after licks and he couldn't keep up. And despite bro experiencing ball crushing excruciating pain, he ate that shit up and opened the fifth gate, hitting Gaara with a primary lotus to put that man to sleep. But unfortunately for Lee, it just wasn't enough. Gaara used the last bit of energy he had to crush his arm and leg, had my man unconscious, slumped out. Doctors are talking about, yeah, his career is over. When he wakes up, make sure you tell bro to put his headband up, cause that little nigga has no chance of becoming a ninja after getting pieced up the way he did. Shit's tragic. I hate to see the little homies go outside like that. Sorry to him, but Lee wasn't trying to hear all that, you know? My mans would get out of his hospital bed battered and broken doing one arm push-ups. Like, isn't bro's legs supposed to be broke? How was he able to balance himself like that? The only reason for that is bro is just built different. Guy Sensei even tried everything in his power to help Lee recover from his injuries. See, Guy Sensei knew better than anyone else how hard Lee worked to get to where he is today. Bro didn't stop training until his knuckles were raw and bruised and until the sun went down. So seeing his mans down like that, Guy Sensei couldn't just stand by, you know what I mean? But there was hope for my bro. Since the third Hokage got clapped by Orochimaru, a new Hokage was in place, which started the search for Tsunade, who was well versed in medical techniques. And like the real nigga Naruto is, he briefly left the village for Jiraiya Sensei to bring Shorty home to lead the village, but most importantly to help heal Lee's injuries. Fragments of Lee's bones were lodged in his spinal cord, but Tsunade told him that she could do surgery on him. Only downside is that bro had a 50-50 chance of bouncing back or dying in the process. But Lee a real one, so the surgery was easy eats for my mans. Only thing that was a bummer though is that Lee couldn't join his homies to retrieve Sasuke from the Sound Ninjas, or so we thought.
Hey, wait! Sasuke!
It's no use. Now die!
Grab your plates, grab your forks, cause we about to feast. We about to witness the greatest chef to ever do it. My man's about to cook up the craziest eats in anime history. Y'all see how Lee swooped in? He's too clean. He seen Naruto getting cooked. Kimimaro was popping his shadow clones back to back like balloons. Bro did not come to play these childish ass party games, but Lee was ready to play the game. He's hitting his pose, the wind is blowing, doing his thing. Naruto was flabbergasted to see Lee back in the game so early, but Lee told him to not worry about him. Go ahead and go after the homie Sasuke. Bring bro back home. I got it from here. Naruto starts heading towards Sasuke. Kimimaro disrespects Lee by ignoring him for Naruto and tries to stab my mans, but Lee too quick with it. Bro stopped Kimimaro with just his hands, yo. Spun up and around and chopped the hell out of Kimimaro's shoulder, and Lee started cooking, running up and exchanging blows with Kimimaro, but Dog's defense is top tier until he jumped into the air and Lee hit him with that Shoryuken. Now nothing crazy really happened too much after that. Lee couldn't land any licks on Kimimaro and his career was about to end until he put the pause on the fight cause he had to take his medicine at certain times. And what I find crazy about this scene is that Kimimaro really stopped and let bro drink his medicine. Like, you would think that would be the best moment to put someone to sleep, but honestly this fight goofy as hell, and what's about to happen proves just that. You see, my brothers and sisters, Tsunade realized that Lee accidentally took her sake instead of his medicine, and Guy Sensei had the craziest look on his face. Bro looked like he was about to meet his maker, but that's only cause he knew when Lee is under the influence, he turns into a different kind of beast. He realized that Lee was a natural born master of the drunken fist. Lee downed the whole bottle and his knees started buckling, body swaying all over the place. Kimimaro wondering what's bro on right now, and Lee hit the coldest pose known all over the anime community. My guy is mad twisted right now. Lee over here doing the cha-cha slide, and things starts to heat up, and Lee gets to cooking. Kimimaro and Lee starts exchanging combos back to back. Yo, ain't no way Kimimaro don't have his own Sharingan, cause bro was bobbing and weaving every lick Lee was dishing out, but he realized Lee was much faster than before. Don't sleep on him. Kimimaro was starting to catch on that Lee's medicine had him moving differently than before. Then Lee just passes out, slumped out on the grass. Kimimaro just like, ain't no way, he just fell asleep right now. But before he could get his lick in, tell me why Lee grabbed his bone weapon, fucking slid up in bro's face, then proceeded to laugh in his face for playing Kimimaro. That was mad disrespectful, I'm not gonna lie. And he gave him a couple biscuit combos to his chest, had Kimimaro spinning like a Beyblade. Oh my god. Then of course Lee took a moment to celebrate all the training he'd been through with Guy Sensei. Bro said, Guy Sensei, I did it, and passes out yet again. This nigga Lee is mad unserious, but that's why we love him. Bro just a goofy with crazy ass hands. You gotta respect it for real. But yeah, of course he played Kimimaro again, cause why would bro fall asleep spread equal in the middle of the battlefield? Y'all should know better. Things started to get a bit weird though. That Sasuke was hitting Lee like a cannonball, cause he didn't know where he was and what he was doing. And for the third time, Lee is slumped. Kimimaro made sure that bro wasn't playing him yet again, but Lee wasn't waking up, and Kimimaro was about to put Lee to sleep for life. Yo, Lee started weaving in his sleep, yo. Like Kimimaro could not touch him at all. And but watching this scene had me thinking for real, what kind of wild ass training regimen did Guy Sensei put Lee through in order for him to dodge attacks, eyes closed shut in his sleep? Like imagine peacefully sleeping, trying to replenish your body from a hard day's work of training and exercise. Then in the middle of the night, your sensei jumps you in your sleep every fucking night. And I just know Guy Sensei is the type to do that, because bro is just goofy like that. But back to the program. Lee stopped Kimimaro with his foot and spun himself around and started working. Lee was weaving, ducking, and blocking every attack from Kimimaro, and Kimimaro was starting to get frustrated. Low key, bro couldn't get one hit on Lee. Like my mans was going crazy with the parries. Bro did a backflip, hit Kimimaro with the gut check 1, 2, 3. And this is where Kimimaro had another realization. Bro figured out that Lee was using the drunken fist due to his moves being so unorthodox. Then Lee runs up, ready to scrap, but of course he ends up tripping on himself like low key. The first half of this fight is literally Lee just being goofy off the goose. But hold on though, Lee started showing out, going crazy with the hands. Like these niggas started moving mad fast. I don't even know how to put into words for y'all. Oh my god, just know Lee was handing biscuit after biscuits. Like this is where the fight was really starting to pick up, and Kimimaro was low-key getting washed. Like bro was getting pushed back just from the power of Lee's kicks, and mind y'all, bro was balancing on his hands. I don't know what kind of sake bro was sipping on, but it unlocked the craziest weave card within Lee, because when Kimimaro hit the Camellia dance, Lee was weaving so effortlessly, like he was on some light work, no reaction type of timing. Then Lee hit the lean back, and Kimimaro thought he had him right. Wrong. Bro, I just know Kishimoto's pen work was tweaking and sparking flames, because this nigga Lee stopped himself halfway while leaning so he wouldn't come into contact with Kimimaro's attack. Yo! Then Lee grabbed Kimimaro's weapon, spun around, and started hitting bro with the footwork, and you know he had to hit his anime pose real quick. But yeah, look at the footwork. I had to slow the clip down real quick. Lee was kicking back Kimimaro's attacks, and he kicks Kimimaro's leg up, fucking grabbed Kimimaro's leg with both of his legs, spun around, jumps up, and connects his fist to Kimimaro. Lee was too clean. I got an instant replay and another view to see Kimimaro get put on his back and knees. My boy Lee knew he hit that shit too. Had him going, Hwah! My man's was becoming too much for Kimimaro, and bro had to sit up and get serious. Got the curse mark activated, got his fingers twitching and bones coming out of bro. Mad nasty for that low key. That scene used to give me the heebie-jeebies as a kid, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But this is where Lee's flames were starting to be put out a bit, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he was still weaving, and we get this crazy ass frame of Lee double cheeked up. Got the shine on the cheek and everything. Like, who animated this shit, yo? But yeah, he catches Kimimaro's punch, but Lee got sent flying when Kimimaru activated his Kekkei Genkai. guy brought Lee right back to reality. But y'all know Lee ain't gonna go outside like that. He still tried his best to put up a fight, but Lee was low-key getting sliced and diced at that point, I'm not gonna lie. So Lee had to lock in real quick. His body wasn't at 100% just yet, but he figured opening the first gate shouldn't put too much strain on him. Lee was about to cook up the craziest primary lotus, but Kimimoto's KK Genkai put a pause on that and he was about to cut his life cycle short until Gaara pulled up and protected Lee from death. Rock Lee versus Kimimoto was definitely one of my favorite fights in Naruto for real. Like, even though Lee was getting rocked towards the end and was saved by Gaara, he still put up a damn good fight, man. Like, he was not supposed to be out on the field so early, fresh out of surgery. I don't even think he went through any physical therapy or training yet to rehabilitate his body, but that just shows you that he's built different, and bro is just that hungry to achieve his goals. You gotta respect it. I'm glad he was able to have his shine though after having a career-ending injury. I remember when I first watched it as a kid, I was rooting for Lee mad hard, you know? Because as soon as we met him, he was mad likable. Like, his dynamic with Guy Sensei is probably one of the funniest relationships in Naruto. And like, as a kid, I thought Lee was Guy Sensei's son, if we're being honest. And like, when you hear about his come up, you can't help but to like the guy, you know, and feel for his story. Even Naruto recognized how real Lee was when he saw how battered his fists were. But yeah, man, I don't think we see Lee get much shine after this. At least I don't remember. But his fight with Kimimoto definitely certified himself to be the GOAT. But this is our last stop though. I'll catch y'all at the next station.